Hey, everybody. Good morning. And hi, Sabrina. It's good to be with you. Ciao, ciao. Where are you located, Sabrina? You should let me know. I'm curious. Hi, Diane. Yeah, she's ready to go. Welcome, everybody, to day 15 of our 30-day yoga challenge. So inspired by the team of people that are participating in the challenge and that are coming to their mats. I know a lot of you are really, really good about keeping commitments. I acknowledge you, Diane, and my mom's doing the same. There's just so many people that are particularly good at meeting that. And I just wanted to say it's really inspiring for me. In a way, I get off easy because I chose to lead the challenge, so you guys are holding me accountable. But I do wonder sometimes if I would have quite the same stamina if somebody else was leading me. And so I just thank you for inspiring that. And checking into our virtual sheet if you're doing that. I love the various emojis for the ladies, emojis for the guys that I get to see. We're going to do a vinyasa flow today. I'm going to keep it kind of rooted in the Surya A's and B's, and really try and move from that foundational place. The Surya A's are the typical vinyasa way, and then the Surya B's have a variation in them of, inputting your warriors or your foundational poses of your warriors in there. So hopefully as the practice starts to go on a little bit more through our hour, and given that we're in day 15 of our challenge, you'll be able to more easily recognize a little bit of a rhythm in the sequence, and hopefully I won't lose track of that sequence myself, so that we can stay in that rhythm of the Surya A's and B's. And if you're curious about that, you can look up Surya A on the web and Surya B if you're not too familiar with what that sequence looks like. It's a good way to get the heart rate up. Don't let that scare you. And it's a good way to get familiar, because one of the things with not only the practice of yoga in general and having repetition within an hour's practice or 75-minute practice, but one of the things with the practice in general, and also add on our 30-day coming to the mat every day, is repetition is a really great way to break through things in the body that have been stuck for some time. So, you might be noticing changes in your ability to bring your knees to the mat, or even just bend into the joints a little more here and there. And those are worth realizing, acknowledging, and even celebrating in terms of meeting your practice and seeing these little changes. We're going to get started in 3 minutes, keeping an eye on the clock. And Sabrina is in Milano. So you guys are 5 hours ahead of Eastern time. So you're in the afternoon. First time in Milan for me last year. It's so nice to be with you. I'm dying to go to Italy. Or we were there not last year, the year before, because we had a yoga retreat there in Umbria. And fingers crossed that will go off without a hitch this year as well. So we're dated for September 4th till the 12th, in case anybody's interested in traveling on a yoga retreat with me and some other fine yogis. I love Italy so much. Oh my God, I love it. Also, too, the email, but I just wanted to announce that if you're not getting the email from the 30-day challenge, I go live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time, which would be 4 a.m. Pacific time, just for tomorrow. So I'm doing that because I have an appointment and I want to make sure to get the class out for you guys that are on the 30-day challenge. Hi, Paul Fox in the basement. Lower level Paul Fox. It's the appropriate way to refer to a very pretty basement. It's lower level. Get into the wide shot here. Make sure you have a block for practice. We're using it more foundationally today, so if you don't have a block and you're improvising, you can use a water bottle to get some height. You can use a good hardcover book as well. And it's always good to, for those who have sensitive knees for things, it's always good to bring a little towel or a sweatshirt into the mix if you feel like at some point you're going to need to meet the mat with a bit of cushion. All right, we're just about to get to on the hour, which would make it 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, right? And I believe 4 p.m. in Italia, Milano. I think that's right. Let's start on our back bodies in Shavasana. A lot of you guys have been writing to me about being on your back body. A lot of you guys 15 days into the challenge are saying, I had to take Shavasana. And so I want you to start here with a little bit of a different acknowledgement, for this Shavasana. And what you're looking to acknowledge is how your body is feeling, particularly if you've been practicing daily on this 30-day challenge. As I said that to you, I exhaled into that, just so I know for sure. You might start to feel for the relief to the mat. When your body gets into relief to the mat, sometimes you feel widening through the body. So your thighs get a little wider, your bum gets a little wider, your back body. You start to feel for how you take up more space to the mat. Your stomachs might gurgle. It's not because there's anything wrong with you per se. It might just be literally your body taking its own sigh of relief. And then in acknowledging how you feel, where the relief is on a scale of 1 to 10, how much more space you might need to make through our next hour for something exactly like this, more of this, staying right here, right? This is an option for practice, but it is still a practice to be on your back body, to not be integrating it with other things, to decide to be in Shavasana, right? You could do that for your Vinyasa flow today. You could be in Shavasana for the next hour until I call it at the end of class. But you would need to practice that just the same way you show up to your shapes. This is a shape too. You're going to take a deep breath in through the nose as you kind of rise your belly and your heart. And one more out the mouth, slight part of the lips and jaw. Exhale. You can stretch your arms overhead and point your fingers and your toes and get a little longer. Breathe in. And then hug the knees in to breathe out. As you hug the knees, whether you wrap for opposite elbows or interlocked fingers at the shins or knees, can you press your lower back down and ground your shoulder blades down and lightly tuck in your chin? Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Put your hands on your knees and start to move your knees in no particular way. In fact, I invite you to kind of follow the intuition of the knees. Follow the intuition of your hips. See what's up, how they want to move to slowly but necessarily open up through the lower back and your hips. Consider your hands on your knees kind of like hands to a steering wheel, and you're just driving your car. It's a crazy drive that you're driving, but do that anyways. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then rise your shins parallel to the mat. Soles of the feet face the back of the mat. Interlock the hands behind the head. A little bit wide through the elbows. We want to avoid using the elbows to lift the heart and head. And breathe in here. And then lengthen the right leg and bring the right elbow to the left knee and crunch. Breathe out. And then go back to neutral. Lift heart and head and knees together. Inhale. And then lengthen the left leg and left elbow to right knee. Exhale, crunch. Back to neutral. Breathe in. Lengthen the right leg. Crunch. Back to neutral. Breathe in. Lengthen the left leg. Crunch in. Back to neutral. Breathe in. Lengthen the right leg. Neutral. Inhale. Lengthen the left leg. Neutral. Inhale. Lengthen the right leg. Neutral. Inhale. Lengthen the left leg. Neutral. Inhale. Listen. Crunch higher. Exhale. Breathe in. Lay down with the soles of the feet to the mat. Breathe out. Press into the soles of the feet and lift the hips up to stretch into a bridge pose here. Stay in your bridge for 3. For 2. One more inhale and exhale. Squeeze the bum up for 1. Come back down. Breathe in. Roll over to the side body and then to hands and knees. Breathe out. Good morning, Mom. Take yourself into tabletop. Put your wrists underneath your shoulders. Wide your fingers. Feel a spread, stretch between the webbing hands, right? And then you can put your shoelaces down this time. And then your shins to the floor and arch the spine once. Breathe in. Stretch your belly, right? From that work we did. Round your spine once. Breathe out. Press the shoelaces down. Arch the spine. Breathe in. Round the spine. Breathe out. Listen, this time arch the spine and kick the heels up to the bum. Breathe in. Squeezing the thighs. Exhale, shoelaces down and round the spine. Breathe out. One more like that. Arch the spine, kick the heels up to the bum. Breathe in. Spread the belly open, shoulder blades closer together. Exhale, shoelaces down, round the spine. Breathe out. Flat back, curl the toes under. Inhale. And downward face dog, stretch it out, exhale. 3 breaths here. You decide whether you want to wag your tail, pedal, or stay still. You're tilting your hips up and back. You're hugging your navel in. You might look at your navel to feel that hug. Ribs wrap to the navel and spin the elbows inward slightly. For 3. For 2. Heels high, breathe in. Right foot, then left foot, top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold, bow over. Hands to the floor, shins halfway lift, breathe in. Fold for Uttanasana, exhale, forward fold. Stand up, arms high, take an inhale. Hands to heart, exhale, breath, Samastiti, breathe out. Drop your arms, swim them forward and up, breathe in. Urdhva Vrikshasana, exhale, fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Press down through the hands, step the feet back, plank, breathe out. Broad the upper back body, spin the shoulders or the elbows in, I should say. Take an inhale, knees up or down, bend the arms, and chaturanga all the way to the floor. Put the fingertips down, heels of the hands off the floor, baby cobra as your shoelaces ground. And then exhale, kiss the floor, press through hands and knees, and then go to downward face dog from tabletop. That's Surya A. Heels high, breathe in. Left foot, right foot, top of the mat, forward fold, exhale, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, flat back, shoulder blades down the length of the spine, exhale, fold. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Reach, palms to heart, breathe out, Samastiti. And drop the arms, then swim them forward and up, breathe in. Fold for Surya A into Uttanasana, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Step to plank, pause down, breathe out. Take an in. Broad upper back body, bend the arms halfway, chaturanga. You can put your knees down if you want. Upward dog can be knees down or lift the thighs as you press to shoelaces, and then down dog unless you're going through tabletop. Breathe out. Take an inhale and exhale. Zip the legs, so kiss the toes together, heels high. Breathe in. Big step, or you can hop and sneak to the top. Breathe out and fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bow, weight into the fronts of the feet. Get up, arms high, maybe a little back bend here as you reach through the fingers up and back. Hands to heart, breathe out. Full your breath in here. And drop your arms down, breathe out. Surya B, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, breath out. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Step to plank, we'll exhale all the breath there. Breathe out, shoulders ahead of the wrists. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, baby cobra, or modified upward dog. Go to down dog. You can press through hands and knees, tabletop. Right foot behind right wrist, left heel down. That's warrior one, left toes to 11 o'clock. Arms high. Breathe in. Put your hands down. Step to plank and chaturanga on this exhale. Breathe out. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward face dog, roll over the toes unless you're going through tabletop. Left foot behind left hand, right heel down, right toes 2 o'clock. Warrior one, breathe in. Chaturanga, you're stepping the hands down into plank and exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Zip your legs, toes together, heels high. Breathe in. Big step or sneak up to the top in a hop. Fold. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bow over your legs. Feet together, chair pose. So you sit down, arms high. Breathe in. Then stand up, hands to heart. Breathe out. Take an inhale. Drop the arms down to exhale. Add on, chair pose. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Step to plank and chaturanga on your exhale. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Step the right foot to the right thumb, variation on warrior one. Crescent lunge, inhale. Hook the thumbs up and over to the right, exhale. Come up to center, breathe in. Step down through the hands and chaturanga on this exhale, breathe out. Upward dog, unless you're modifying. You can baby cobra or modified upward dog, downward dog, exhale, breath. Step the left foot to the left thumb, variation of warrior one. We go to crescent lunge, arms high, breathe in. Hook the thumbs up and over to the left, breathe out. Come back up to center, inhale. Hands down right into chaturanga, shoot the left foot back, exhale. Upward dog or modified, you decide. Downward face dog, one breath out. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Bring the feet together, kiss the heels together. Bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. Two big steps or hop to the top. Breathe out and fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Exhale, fold, weight into the front of the feet, long neck. Sit down, chair pose, arms high. Breathe in. Stand up, hands to heart, breathe out. Take an inhale. Drop the arms down and stand in mountain pose. Find the reprieve of still. Take an exhale. One breath in. One sigh out. Arms will go high, long, straight legs. Breathe in. Interlock the hands, index point up and over to the right. We're continuing this journey. Take a breath in and out. Come up to center, breathe in. You can switch the grip. Up and over to the left, exhale. Close the heels of the hands together. Take a breath in as you shimmy your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Take a breath out as you stay grounding your legs. Come back up, breathe in. Sit to chair, breathe out. One big inhale in chair. Listen, hands to heart, I want you to twist to the left, opening your right side. Full breath in, twisting your left side. Inhale one more time. Exhale here. Come back to chair. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale chaturanga. Breath out. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Right foot to right thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, twist open to warrior two. Exalt your warrior. Breathe in. Reach and lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, right in as you cartwheel the hands. You can always skip chaturangas, go straight to downward dog as you get to know the series. This is where we're meeting, downward face dog. Left foot to left thumb. Inhale, arms high, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open the wings. Left arm exalts back to open left side, breathe in. And then cartwheel the hands right into chaturanga or skip it. Upward dog, whether modified or baby cobra. Downward face dog, exhale breath. Breathe in. Inhale, exhales out. Zip the legs, heels high. Hop, big step, top of the mat, your forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, flat back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bow, opening the hamstrings here. Stand up, arms high, inhale. Listen, interlock the hands, index up and over this time to the left. Breathe in and out. Center, inhale, maybe switch the grip. Go to the right, breathe in and out here. Really grounding through your feet, strong legs, backs of the knees, press back. Come up to center, inhale. Feet together, chair pose, arms high, exhale. Take the hands to heart as you sit lower, breathe in. And twist towards the right, breathe out. Full inhale here. Full exhale here. Rotating the right rib cage up and back for 3. Sit lower for 2. Come to chair pose. Squeeze those thighs into energy. Breathe in. Fold. Exhale. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Chaturanga. Hopper step. Exhale. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Right foot to right thumb. Listen, inhale the arms back, runner's lunge. Exhale, go into your lunge. Adding on, crescent lunge, breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands and chaturanga with a hovered right foot. Upward dog, breathe in. Ooh, down doggy, breathe it out. Left foot to left thumb. Listen, back leg straight, arms back. Inhale. And runner's lunge, stay put. Exhale. Crescent lunge, swing them forward through the arms, breathe in. You got it. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, reach further back with a deeper lunge, breathe in. And as you cartwheel the hands and shoot the left foot back, hover that guy, breathe out. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, lift through the heart, but look forward. Woo, down dog, exhale. 2 breaths here. So you see, we're just going into cardiovascular zone. Repetition, a little variation here and there, but the bones of it. Feet together, zip the legs, heels high, breathe in. And then hop or big step. Sneak in, forward fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Ooh, and bow it down, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. And then stand up, palms to heart, breathe out. Stay for an inhale with hands to heart. And drop your arms and take a stand for yourself. Exhale, breath. A little variation here. Arms high for a stretch. Breathe in. Interlock the hands behind the head. Push the head up and back. Splay open the heart. Breathe out. Come back to neutral. Long spine, strong legs. Breathe in. And then lift up and back in an arch of the spine, but really important to pick up the heart. Breathe out. Come back. Inhale, arms high. Sit down. Exhale, hands to heart. Second twist to the left. Full breath in as you rotate. Could you take a little more from this side this time? And then lift your right heel. And then as you step into a lunge, keep your gaze still. Back leg straight. Breathe in. And twistaroo. Breathe out. Hands down, frame the front foot. Back leg needs to be straight now. Take an inhale. And straighten your front leg and fold in pyramid pose. Bend the front leg, plant your hands. Inhale. And kick back and chaturanga, maybe hovered foot. Exhale. Upward dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Same bones, a little variation. Right leg high, inhale. Bend the right leg and stack the right hip over the left. You know this, breathe out. Straighten the leg on a breath in. And step behind the right wrist. Angle the left heel down. Warrior one, inhale. Stay and deepen the lunge, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Can you deepen the lunge one more time? Breathe in. And open to warrior two. Wings are wide. Right heel draws a straight line to left arch or left heel. Exalt your warrior. Reach back. Breathe in. And then come to triangle pose with straight right leg. Full breath in. And I'm not too shy to get out of what I need to get out of to support where I'm going. I'm going to grab my block. In triangle, ground through the mound of the right big toe there. Ground her down. And then you'll feel that sing right up your inner seam there. Breathe in. Hips up and back. Breathe out. Hand to hip on that left hand. Bend the front leg. Walk your hand or block forward. And then kick up the left leg. Variation of how to get into this half moon. Different than what we've been doing. Can you kick up your left arm to 12 o'clock? Or you can line it up like me. Breathe in and out. Full inhale. And full exhale. Turn the left hip in and down. Put your left hand to the floor. Frame ahead of your right foot with your hands. Kick into standing splits. Breathe in. And breathe out. Put the left ball of the foot on the floor. Inhale. Arch the spine here. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Woo! Bend the front leg. Arch the spine here. Fingertips ahead. Breathe in. Hips down. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Bend the front leg. Hands down. Plant. Breathe in. Kick the right foot back. Suspend. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward dog. And downward face dog. Hold your inhale here. Sigh your exhale. Left foot kicks up to the sky. Breathe in. And then left foot to left hand. Breathe out. Put your right knee down, arms high. Inhale. Listen, hands down and step forward as you curl your back toes under. Forward fold. Exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, bow, let it go, feet together. Chair pose, breathe in, sit down with your bum down, your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in here. And drop the arms, breath out. For Surya B, we started in chair pose, breathe in. And then we add on prayer hands and twist to the right, breathe out. See if you can go to where you left off on this side from before. Rotating the right rib cage up and back for a lower sit, breathe in and out. And then step the left heel up into the sky to step the left foot back in your lunge. Breathe in. It's okay if it doesn't go perfect. Twist with a peel of your belly off the front thigh. Breathe out. And then hands down, frame the foot, inhale. And listen, straighten the front leg, fold in, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend the front leg, breathe in. Right foot back in a hover or hook, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward face dog, hold your inhale. And downward face dog, exhale. Then left leg high, breathe in. And bend the left leg and stack the left hip, right heel down. Then straighten the leg, inhale. And step the left foot behind the left hand, right heel down, warrior one. Breathe in. And lunge in with high arms and kind of open up your heart up and back without dipping your lower spine. So hug your ribs in, arms track up, wrists on top of the shoulders, shoulders on top of the hips. Deeper lunges here. Full inhale. Wings go wide into second warrior on your left side. Wrists in line with the shoulders. Left heel draws a line to right arch or right heel. Exalt your warrior in a lunge. Breathe in. And then come right into triangle, straight left leg. Don't try and be a hero for anybody except yourself. My hero looks like support in triangle pose quite often. So I grab the block. And I might heel toe that back foot in. And then I ground through the inside of the left foot, mound to the left big toe. Inseam of my leg is on fire. Fire it up. Breathe in. But rotate this right rib cage up and back. Breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale. Right hand to right hip. Bend the front leg as you heel toe the back foot in. And then you pick up that back leg, reaching the left fingertips forward. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can kick that top arm up to 12 o'clock. Keep the back leg engaged. If it's a lazy foot, it's a lazy leg, and so on and so forth. Keep it engaged, almost standing on your back wall, whatever that is. For 3, 2, starting to turn your right hip in and down and right big toe, you bring your hands down ahead of your standing foot and frame. Standing splits to kick and feed the right heel into the sky. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. Right ball of the foot to the back of the mat in a lunge. Fingertips to the floor. Dip the hips forward and down. Arch the spine. Breathe in. Listen. Straighten the front leg. Keep the feet where they are. Fold your forehead in. Breathe out. 2 more of those. Bend the front leg. Dip the hips forward and down and arch the spine. Breathe in. Yeah. Straighten through and exhale. Savor the move and the breath. Breathe out. Good. One more time. Inhale. Bending, arching slowly through the spine. Heart lifts, hips down. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Take a bend, breathe in, prop your hands down. Shoot the left foot back in a hover or hook chaturanga. Upward face dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. And then you kick your right leg high, inhale. And you step your right foot to your right hand, right thumb. Exhale, left knee down. Anjaneyasana, arms high. Breathe in. Open hands down, step forward and forward fold. Breathe out. Close it up, Surya B. Halfway lift, feet together. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Really kiss in through the lips towards the knees and shins. Sit your bum down way low into space and chair pose. Breathe in. And then stand up, hands to heart. Breathe out. So long Surya B, because we added on some funky stuff. Take a breath in. And drop your arms down. Take a stand for yourself. Breath out. Can you add on to chair pose? Chair pose. Inhale. And with your feet together, heels high. Exhale. Breathe in chair. With your heels high, fold in chair with your heels high. Plant your hands onto the ground like chaturanga and then go right into bakasana, knees onto the upper arms. So you've turned your chair from Surya B into a balancing act. And you can hop or step into plank. I'm going to go easy on my shoulder. And then chaturanga, so you're still vinyasaing. Upward dog, whether it's modified or not. And then you go home to down dog. Chair in Surya B became bakasana. Takes you through to a vinyasa. One breath in. Even down dog will wait for you guys. Whoever's left behind, no problems. One breath out. Right foot behind right wrist. We're going to Virabhadrasana. One warrior, one left heel down. Breathe in. But we're going to add on, interlock the hands behind and humble your warrior as you fold. Really open your shoulders if you got no shoulder problems. Chest pumps up like you're moving through a crowd. Full breath in. Full breath out. Plant your hands down, flip your left heel up, breathe in. Listen, straighten your front leg. We're adding on, breathe out. Bend your front leg, inhale. Kick back into chaturanga or skip it and we'll meet in downward face dog. One breath in and down dog. One breath out. Left foot behind left wrist. Vira one, warrior one, right heel down. Breathe in, arms high in the lunge. Interlocked hands behind, humble your warrior. Maybe it's an opposite grip in the interlocked hands. You always try and balance stuff out. Where you're grounding in yang, that's effort. You're grounding through your feet. You're keeping your lunge. You're tightening your squeeze of hands if it's okay for your shoulders. Pump your chest open, but heavy your head and heart. For 3. For 2. Hands down, flip your right heel up. Breathe in. And then straighten your front leg. Woo! Fold in, breathe out. And then bend your front leg, inhale. And out of the lunge, left foot back into chaturanga. Maybe you skip it, or maybe you take it on through upward dog or modified into downward face dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Breathe in. Sigh out. Zip your feet, guys. And then walk your hands to your feet. Take an inhale. And fold with weight into the fronts of the feet. Exhale. And then we'll finish Surya B back here. Chair pose. Breathe in. And you'll stand up with hands to heart. Breathe out. Full inhale. Ooh, full exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Eagle with your right leg over your left. Breathe out. And you can wrap your right arm underneath your left. Pick your elbows off your chest as you bind your forearms, if it's okay with your shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. Keep the bind of your arms. Unwrap your legs, right knee high. Breathe in. Step just to the middle of your mat. Pick up your back foot. Topple your tree. Left leg lifts. Keep your arms. Breathe out. And then as you wrap your arms in the bind, feed your elbows forward and up. For a stretch in your back body. For 3. For 2. Good. Come out of this. Inhale. Step the foot down. Exhale. Let the arms go. Middle of the mat. Chair pose. Breathe in. And wrap the left leg over the right and left arm underneath the right. Breathe out. Pick up the elbows here. Sit down into the squeeze. Full breath in. And full breath out. Open the heart. Stay low in the sit for one more inhale and exhale. Keep the bind of the arms as you lift the left knee and squeeze up to the chest. Unbind the legs. Breathe in. Keep the bind of the arms and kick back. Breathe out. Come back up. Inhale the left knee through. I made a mistake. Step the left foot forward, top of the mat. And then topple your tree this way. Yeah. Breathe in and out. Topple your tree with your right leg lifted. Just follow along. You'll make it in. And then feed your elbows forward. For 3. For 2. Come back up. Breathe in. And then step down through the arms and the foot. Breathe out. Top of the mat. Shrug your shoulders up high. Inhale. Rinse those guys back. Feed the heart in a lift. Breathe out. Chair pose one more time. In breath. In chair, lift the heels again. Exhale, top of the mat. Take another breath in with heels high. And then fold with your heels high in chair legs. Option to wide your knees and kind of fold and round like a snail in. Or take this into Bakasana. One last time. The benefits of folding into a rounding of a snail with your heels high, kind of opening like a squat. Listen, if you're in Bakasana, don't hop back. Bring the balls of the feet down. Everybody from there, put the heels down in a step, toes out. And breathe in, halfway lift with a bend in the legs. Everybody sit into squat. Maybe heel toe the feet wider, toes point out. Full inhale, stand up the heart. Full exhale. Same kind of vibe out of Surya B. We came from chair into Bakasana. From your squat, everybody, put your hands down, breathe in, and either hop to chaturanga or step to plank. Breathe out. Upward dog on an inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Beautiful work. Right leg kicks high, breathe in. Right foot to right thumb, breathe out. Powerful lunge, arms back. We did that once before, breathe in. Line up your spine with your arms, breathe out. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalt your warrior, breathe in. Put your right forearm on your right thigh and swing your left fingertips forward, breathe out. When there's lots of Surya B's, you can feel the sweat, you can feel the heat, you can feel the heart. Good for the pump of that heart. Breathe in and out here. Swim your left fingertips down and graze the mat. Inhale, turn your right toes to the left side. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Halfway lift, take an inhale. Walk towards that right foot. Exhale right into pigeon as you bring your right shin and shoelaces to the floor. Open in pigeon here for 3. For 2. Stay put or go down and sweeten the load. And breathe in. And breathe out. If you're sleeping in your pigeon, take one more sweet, sweet breath in and sigh out. Come up to proud pigeon, curl the back toes under to lift the left knee and straighten the left leg. There's your inhale. Sneak into chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. And downward dog, breath out. And left leg high, inhale. And left foot to left thumb, exhale. We'll do powerful lunge, arms back, breathe in. And as you put your right knee down, arms high, breathe out. Take an inhale. And walk your hands down to the inside of this left foot. Stay high on the heart. Full breath in. If you need a block underneath your fingertips, do that. Full breath out. Frame your front foot. Curl your back toes under, straighten the leg. Breathe in. Step forward, forward fold. Breathe out. Right into chair pose. Inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Pause for the cause here, in breath. Arms down, take a stand, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. This time, heels high, squat down with your arms high, breathe out. Draw your palms to heart, little variation here, full breath in. You might hover your bum off your heels, full breath out. If bum is hovered, put her safely down. Inhale the hands down. Hop or big step into plank, chaturanga, exhale. Breathe in, swim through, and breathe out. Left foot to left thumb. Take an inhale with your arms back, runner's lunge. Beautiful. And take your arms high, breathe in. And second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, take an inhale. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh and wash your fingertips down and forward to go over the right ear. Open the chest, extended side angle. Full breath in and full breath out. As you turn out of this, you tap your right fingertips to the inside of your left foot and graze the mat to center. Turn your left toes to the right side of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Weight into the fronts of the feet as you fold. Breath out. Come halfway up. Breathe in. Exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Breath out. Bend the front leg on an inhale in your lunge and come right into pigeon on an exhale. Full breath in and full breath out. Stay high for a beat before you get out of this and breathe in and out. And then maybe walk to your version of pigeon and kind of just have a moment there. And then find that seat, that asana still seat into the outer left hip. Breathe in and out. Come up to proud pigeon, have that moment. Curl the back toes under straight back leg. Inhale. Sneak into chaturanga with your exhale. Upward face dog, breathe in. And downward face dog, breathe out. And then your right leg kicks up, inhale. Step to your right thumb. Arms back into runner's lunge. Take a breath in here. Put your left knee down and your arms high. Breath out. In breath here. Straighten the back leg. Hands come forward to step forward. Exhale. Fold in. Breathe in. Fold out. Chair pose, inhale. From that seat and grounding of your heels, stand up, take the elevator up, hands to heart, exhale. Heel toe a little wider, toes point straight ahead, swim the arms up, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Peace fingers to big toes, elbows wide, one inhale, halfway up. One exhale, fold and pull. Listen carefully. Put your bum down into a chair. Bring your arms forward, not all the way up, parallel to the floor. Breathe in. Sit lower and lower until you can feel the kiss of bum to heels. And then sit and go to Navasana and kick up. Inhale. And go long and hover, Ardha Navasana. Exhale. Breathe in here. Squeeze up, breathe out. Go long, inhale. Squeeze up, exhale. Two more. In breath, long and hover shoulders and heels and head. Exhale, use that belly. Oh, squeeze up. One more, breathe in. Squeeze up, slow and steady. Put the soles of the feet on the mat. Grab your block, bring it down with you. Put it on your pelvic floor or belly and lie down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Walk the heels so close to bum you could tickle your heels with fingers. Put the block in between your thighs. Narrow space of block, closer to the groin, away from the knees. Hands plant down, palms down. Breathe in, lift the hips. Stay put up here as you hug the block, keeping your knees pointing straight ahead, integrity of inner thighs, and grounding through the upper back body. Come down slow and steady. Breathe in. Let it land. Breathe out. Second set. Take your hands by your hips, palms down. Press down through the upper back, and feet and palms lift the hips up. Breathe in. Go a little higher. Option to interlock the hands underneath the back body and walk the shoulder blades closer together. Other option to really ground is bend the arms, fingers point straight up. Can you kick the right leg high and flex the foot or point the toes or spread them? And then put the foot down. Keep the hips up. Can you ground through your upper back and right foot and kick the left leg high? Breathe in, keep the hips square. Breathe out. Put the left foot down, but keep the hips up. That's the trick. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Bring the right knee in, pulling the right knee in with the right hand. In breath. Step the right foot down. Exhale. Bring the left knee in, pulling the left knee in breath. Step the left foot down. Exhale. Third set of opening this chest space, opening the back bend extraordinaire. Do you want to do wheel, right? So how I like to get into wheel is put the block in between my thighs. That's the first invite. Go up into bridge where we were. Lift the hips. Breathe in. And then from here, step one hand at a time. Beside the head, beside the ears, with the fingers looking towards the heels of your feet, and then the heels of your hands flat to the floor. Then you lift up to the crown of the head for just a beat, no weight there. Breathe in, and then you lift off. If not going into wheel, maybe you juice it up into a supported back bend and take that block away from your inner thighs. Put it underneath your sacrum. If you're in wheel, you're lifting out into the sky by grounding into the floor. Whatever touches the floor is what pushes you off the floor to lift up and elevate the spirit of the pose. If you are in supported bridge pose, a supported back bend, you're enjoying where you are today and what's on offer in your body. For those in wheel thinking about coming out, come to the tops of the shoulders, the top back body area. Template that down to the floor, and then slow and steady come into the sacrum space. Grounding all of our sacrums to the floor, even if you have a block underneath, release that. Breathe in here. And then everybody put the feet together in prayer-like feet and knees wide. Breathe out. Right hand to belly, left hand to heart. Nice little detail. Feel your breath kind of rhythmically lift your hands up and down. Or move your hands, I should say, up and down. Everybody grab the outer thighs with your hands. Close your knees like a book on an inhale. Bring the right knee in, interlock at the right shin and left leg long. Exhale. Breathe in here as you pull. Breathe out when relieving pose. Take your left hand to your right knee. Long your right arm to a T. Breathe in. And then guide your right knee to the left in a twist. Breathe out. Follow your body's intuition of where you need to land here for 3, for 2. Awesome, guys. Help the knee back up to center as you roll flat onto your back body. Breathe in, right foot down. As the left knee comes into chest interlock along the right leg, exhale when relieving. Pull in the left leg here. Full breath in and out. Tee out your left arm. Ooh. Put your right hand to your left knee, and then on the exhale, twist, lead to the right. Hang out there, guys. Try not to rush, but feel for intuitively where your body wants to lead this twist for 3, 2. Leading your left knee back to center so you can roll onto your back body flat. Left foot down, breathe in. Right foot on the floor, bending the right leg, breathe out. Take the knees into the chest, inhale. Happy baby. Kick up, reach for the outsides or insides of the feet and ground your lower back down. And try not to be conscious of what this looks like. It's a silly looking pose, especially when it feels the best. So full breath in as you kick in, widen, feel in, full breath out. Close the feet and knees to the center. Step the feet down one leg at a time into Shavasana. Keep the energy of wide hips in Shavasana, so it's pretty wide feet. Breathing space at the armpits, palms face up. And again, where we started, look into where relief is leading the way. Try and expand into a place of at least 10 breaths. And if you know 10 breaths, well, go for 15 or 20. Thanks for your practice today, guys. Awesome. Hope you feel good. Hope you rest well. One step at a time, one breath at a time. Here we go. See you tomorrow. Namaste.